Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum friends. Today we are going to know about Hazrat Idris alayhi salam. The story of Hazrat Idris alayhi salam. Prophet Idris alayhi salam was a well-built man with a strong broad chest and spoke with a low voice. It is also said he was tall and handsome and always showed calmness. Beyond his physical attributes, he was also intellectually curious. He pondered the vastness of the universe that his Creator made from the sky, the earth, the moon, the stars, and the clouds. The tafsir of Mariful Quran mentions Idris alayhi salam as the first man who learned how to write with a pen. He had knowledge of astrology and mathematics and was credited as an inventor of many things. Subhanallah. He was born during the lifetime of Prophet Adam alayhi salam. It is believed he was from amongst the followers of Shish alayhi salam and ruled the progeny of Adam alayhi salam following the death of Shish alayhi salam. Idris alayhi salam was a sincere servant of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Hence, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala chose him as a prophet and messenger and elected him as the ruler over the children and Adam. What began after the death of Shish alayhi salam is the people of Kabil lost guidance and sin and corruption began increasing rapidly and spreading. Idris alayhi salam could not bear to watch his own people falling prey to the influence of shaitan. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed Prophet Idris alayhi salam to call for jihad, holy war, against the corrupt followers of Kabil. Idris was the first prophet and messenger in the history of Islam to perform jihad against corruption. As commanded by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Idris gathered an army of men and battled in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala against the transgressors of emerged victorious. From a narration of the people of the book, which is also mentioned by many Quranic commentators, and Allah knows best. One day, Prophet Idris alayhi salam was informed by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala of remarkable promise. He was told that he would receive the reward of all the good deeds performed by each man until his last breath. This meant he would receive double the reward. Prophet Idris salam was overjoyed with the news and thanked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala immensely for all his blessings. But Idris salam was quite young and he knew death was near. He was not ready to depart from this world and he enjoyed spreading goodness on earth. He had a friend from the angels whom he asked whether he could speak to the angels of death and see if it could be delayed. The angel told him this was a matter with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, but that there was no harm in trying. Thus Idris alayhi salam got on the angel's wing and ascended to heaven. He passed through the first, second, and third heaven. However, upon reaching the fourth level, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala commanded the angel of death to take his life. And as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructed, the angel of death took the soul of Idris alayhi salam in the fourth heaven. This remarkable event of Prophet Idris alayhi salam is confirmed as noticed in Sahih Bukhari Hadith number 7517 and Tirmidhi 3157. When the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ ascended to the heaven during Isra and Miraj, the night journey, he was greeted by various prophets who came before him. In the first heaven, he met Adam alayhi salam. In the second, Isa alayhi salam and Yahya alayhi salam. In the third, Yusuf alayhi salam, and in the fourth, Idris alayhi salam. This context brings deeper meaning to the verse where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Idris alayhi salam was elevated to high station. This elevation refers not only to his moral character and rightness but also to his literal ascension, where he was taken up to the fourth heaven. Following the death of Prophet Idris alayhi salam, corruption began to increase rapidly again. Several generations later, with no prophetic guidance, Shaitan succeeded in influencing the children of Adam alayhi salam to commit their first act of shirk. Then, after that, 1,000 years a change started to take place. It became a big gap between the Idris alayhi salam and the next prophet being sent, and the next prophet was Nuh alayhi salam. That means Idris alayhi salam was the great grandfather of Nuh alayhi salam. At the end, I'm going to share the wise sayings of Prophet Idris alayhi salam. Happy is he who looks at his own deeds and appoints them as platters to his Lord. None can show better gratitude for Allah's favors than he who shares them with others. Do not envy people for what they have, as they will only enjoy it for a short while. He who indulges in excess will not benefit from it. The real joy of life is to have wisdom. Subhanallah.